Never thought there could be a car Elon Musk can't buy? Well, there is, and it's not just one. There's an entire garage of ultra-rare cars that not even the world's richest man can get his hands on. Some of them are so exclusive you can't buy them, even if you offer triple the price. Others, they're not even legal in most countries. These aren't your average Lambos or Ferraris. We're talking carbon fiber ghosts, diamond-coated beasts, cars that need fighter jet-grade tires just to stay on the road. So buckle up, because by the time we hit number 1, you'll be wondering if Elon's actually missing out, or if these machines were never made for humans in the first place. Let's uncover these 8 most exclusive, mysterious, and downright unbuyable cars in the world. Number 8, Ferrari P4/5 by Pininfarina, the $4 million reimagination. This is what happens when being rich enough to buy a Ferrari Enzo still isn't enough. James Glickenhaus, a Wall Street investor turned filmmaker, had already owned some of the rarest cars in the world. But in 2006, he decided he wanted something different. Not just another Ferrari, something nobody else had. So he took his $3 million Ferrari Enzo, already a legend, and brought it to Pininfarina, the design gods behind Ferrari's most beautiful cars. His request? Reimagine it from scratch. The result? The Ferrari P4/5, a one-of-one hypercar inspired by Ferrari's iconic 1960s race cars, especially the 330 P4, one of the most gorgeous machines ever built. But this wasn't a vintage replica, this was a retro-futuristic weapon. Carbon fiber body, redesigned aerodynamics, custom interior, and a look that stopped car shows dead in their tracks. It cost over $4 million to build, and Ferrari wasn't thrilled. They didn't approve it, they didn't badge it, they didn't want it listed as an official Ferrari, but that only made it more legendary, because the P4/5 isn't for sale. It never was. Glickenhaus still owns it, and he's made it clear, no offer, no billionaire, not even Elon Musk is getting their hands on it, because sometimes the rarest cars aren't the ones with the biggest price tags. They're the ones that carry a story, a vision, a soul. And that's something money just can't buy. Number 7, Devil 16. The 5,000 horsepower myth forgets supercars. This is a hypercar on steroids. The Devil 16 isn't just fast, it's outrageous. With a claimed 5,007 horsepower and a top speed of 347 miles per hour, it's the kind of machine that sounds like it was built in a Marvel lab, not a factory. When it was first teased, the internet practically melted. People didn't even believe it was real. A quad-turbo V16? That's not a car. That's a jet fighter in disguise. Its body is wide, low, and aggressively sharp. Built more like a stealth bomber than something you'd park at a valet. But here's where it gets wild. It doesn't really exist. Not the way most people think. There's no production line, no dealership, and no test drives. Only a few prototypes have ever been seen, and none of them are road legal. It's basically a land rocket that can't legally touch the road. Even Elon Musk, who literally makes rockets for a living, couldn't get this thing street approved. And the price? Around $2 million, if you can get on the list. But no one really knows who's on that list, or if the list is even real. It's less a car and more a myth with wheels. Number 6. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta, the $17 million unicorn. This isn't just a car, it's a farewell letter written in carbon fiber and insanity. The Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is the final send-off to one of the most legendary supercars ever made, the Zonda. But instead of retiring it quietly, Pagani turned it into a myth. There's no roof, no windshield. The rear wheels are partly covered like a classic race car. It doesn't care about comfort, it doesn't care about practicality. It was built to look like it escaped from a parallel universe, where laws of design and reason don't apply. Only 3 were ever made. One is owned by Horacio Pagani himself, a personal tribute to the machine that built his legacy. 1, it crashed, gone forever, which leaves just 1. And that last car is basically untouchable. It's valued at around $17 million, but it's not for sale. Doesn't matter if you show up with a suitcase full of cash, because to own the last true Zonda, you wouldn't just need money. You'd need to convince Horacio Pagani to part with his soul on wheels. And if you think Elon Musk could pull that off, not a chance. This isn't just a supercar, it's Pagani's crown jewel. Number 5, Bugatti La Voiture Noire, the $19 million Phantom. This car didn't just make headlines, it broke them. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire was unveiled with a jaw-dropping price tag of $18.7 million. Sculpted entirely out of handcrafted black carbon fiber, it looks like it was forged in a volcano. 6 exhaust pipes roar from the back, Every inch screams mystery and power. But here's the twist. No one knows who owns it. Some say it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Others whisper it belongs to a shadowy Middle Eastern billionaire. Bugatti? They've stayed completely silent. This car is a modern homage to the Type 57 SC Atlantic, a legendary pre-war Bugatti that vanished during World War II and was never seen again. La voiture noire literally means the black car. It's not just a car, it's a ghost reborn. And even if Elon Musk rolled up with a blank check, he'd be too late. It's already gone. Number 4, Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR, the biometric alien. This isn't a car, it's a sci-fi experiment on wheels, and it doesn't care what you think a car should be. The Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR looks like it was reverse engineered from a spaceship. And that's kind of true. It was inspired by James Cameron's Avatar, both in design and philosophy. This machine isn't just electric, it's alive. There's no steering wheel, no buttons. You rest your hand on the glowing center console, and it literally reads your heartbeat and breathing rhythm. The car responds to your emotions. It becomes an extension of you, not something you drive, but something you merge with. When it idles, it breathes, softly expanding and contracting. The rear is covered in 33 individual scale-like flaps that flutter like feathers, adjusting for aerodynamics and communication. Yes, it communicates. Everything inside is made from vegan, biodegradable materials, and instead of lithium batteries, it runs on graphene-based organic cells. No rare earths, no toxic waste. A tech leap so advanced, it hasn't hit consumer cars yet. But here's the kicker. It's not for sale. Not now, not ever. You could walk in with a $100 million check, and Mercedes would still say no. Because this car isn't a product, it's a manifesto for the future. Number 3, Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. The $28 million champagne cruiser. Picture this. You're gliding along the French Riviera, the sea sparkling on your left, golden cliffs on your right. You pull over, step out in silence. Then you press a single button, and suddenly the rear of your Rolls-Royce Boat Tail begins to open, like a butterfly unfolding its wings. But instead of an engine, it reveals a handcrafted hosting suite. We're talking silver-plated cutlery, crystal champagne flutes, a custom parasol that deploys automatically, and even a mini refrigerator chilled to the ideal temperature for vintage Armand de Brignac. This isn't a car, it's a $30 million private yacht on wheels. Only 3 were ever made. One is rumored to be owned by Jay-Z and Beyoncé, complete with matching styling details inspired by their favorite vintage watches. The second, a mystery, and the third, commissioned in total secrecy and now completely off the market. Each one took over 4 years to build. Every screw, every stitch, every curve, designed from scratch for the owner's vision. No two are alike. There's no catalog, no template, no options list. You don't choose the boat tail, you earn it. With influence, timing, and a relationship with Rolls-Royce that money alone can't buy. And here's the bottom line. There won't be a fourth. Not for you, not for Elon Musk, and not for anyone else. The boat tail is more than a car. It's an invitation-only legacy on wheels. Number 2, Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, the diamond-covered bullet, yes. This car is literally covered in diamonds. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita isn't just rare, it's otherworldly. The name Trevita means 3 whites in Swedish, referencing the shimmering white carbon fiber that coats the car, a special weave infused with real diamond dust. Under sunlight, it doesn't shine, it glows, like a glacier dipped in stardust. Koenigsegg had to invent a completely new material to make it happen, and it was so insanely difficult to produce. They planned 3, but only 2 were ever made. One was famously owned by Floyd Mayweather, who added it to his fleet of hypercars and private jets. The other? Gone. Vanished into a private vault somewhere. Never photographed, never seen again. Underneath the sparkle is over 1,000 horsepower, a twin supercharged V8, and a 0 to 60 time under 3 seconds. But honestly, no one's buying a Trevita to win races. You buy it because it's art. Because it's the kind of thing even most billionaires will never lay eyes on, let alone own. It cost $4.8 million back when it dropped. But it may as well be priceless now. You can build rockets. You can run trillion-dollar tech empires. You can land on Mars if you want. But unless you were in the right place, at the right time, you will never own a Trevita. Not even Elon Musk. Number 1. The one-off. You'll never see the ultimate billionaire flex. Here's the truth. The rarest car on Earth probably isn't even on this list. It's not in a showroom, not online, not on Instagram. It's a completely private, custom-designed one-off that's never been revealed to the public. Built through secret commissions by collectors who don't want fame. They want silence. Some don't even register the car under their own name. They hide them in underground garages, private art vaults, even yachts. These are cars that are never driven, just admired by the one person who knows they exist. Even Elon Musk, with his billions, his brains, and his brand, can't buy what he doesn't know exists. And that's the final flex. Not the money, the invisibility. So yeah, Elon Musk can launch rockets, build AI, and reshape industries. But when it comes to these cars, he's just like the rest of us, stuck on the outside, looking in. Because some cars aren't made to be bought. They're made to be whispers among billionaires, pieces of art that live behind locked doors, with no price, no press, and no second chances. And if this is what the car world is hiding, wait until you see what the world's richest are flying in. Watch this next.